You recently unfollowed a bunch of people. You kidding me? I did research. What are you talking about? I knew this. I'm a fan.
I had like the two worst. The two like.
Wait, is this not? You don't want to talk about it?
No, I'm happy to talk about it. Okay. I just sometimes like do a thing and I'm like, why did I do that?
Okay.
Yeah, I posted unfollowing spree. I unfollowed people, and what I knew when I posted that was that everyone insecure would check to see, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Normally when you unfollow somebody, you
Wait,
hope
did I make the cut?
Yours followed still.
Yeah, no,
You did it so gleefully too.
I was so gleeful.
Who'd you unfollow?
Mostly I unfollowed like Joe Biden's Instagram account, like Instagram accounts.
Was
that
he
I'd
mad?
Did he check?
He didn't know. The auto pen letter of he was pissed off.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mostly it was like cool houses in Bali, like random accounts that were like followed from years ago that I was like, whoa, sick architecture. But I did unfollow a couple friends.
Oh, wow.
who just I don't like the content.
Oh,
like the
really?
Damn,
That's cold.
You're cold.
like,
That's cold as hell.
I was like, I just don't like these.
Did they text you?
Yes.
Oh wow.
No,
There was no reason for me to do this. It was just hateful. It was just cruel and hateful.
Were they like, are we still friends?
Yes.
Okay.
And I was like, yeah, we're good. We're good.
I'd be so insecure if
They were
if
super
followed
insecure.
me.
I felt bad.
Okay.
Felt bad.
So like, what sort of content were they making that you didn't like?
One of them is just like always philosophizing, always like musing.
Now you are specifically calling out individual friends that you unfollow.
And he's a great guy. I really like him, but I think sometimes
But not his philosophy.
not his Instagrams. And I think that like sometimes people, I bet you have myriad people where you're like, I love playing basketball with this guy, and then you see their Instagram stories and you're like, this is crazy.
Yes.
And anyway, so I just unfollowed him. And I'm sort of like happy to be confrontational, so none of it fazed me. And I was like, we're good, man. And then a friend, my very close friend, hit me the next day and was like, what good did you think would come of this? And I was like, to me, it was a comment on like how much stock everybody's put in this. Like I have friends too, like I have friends who are like, whatever, in the public eye, and I follow them on Instagram, and like they don't follow me back or whatever because maybe they follow 0 accounts or maybe they just are like using that, and I don't care. It's not a big deal to me.
Yeah.
Anyway, but he was like, but people really, this matters to them, whatever. And I was like, do you think? And so the next day I posted, close friends going crazy right now. Just on my main stories. Close friends going crazy right now.
Do you even have a close friends?
And my friend wrote,
why am I not?
He goes, dude, I don't see anything on your close friends. And I was like,
Oh.
so I just posted nothing.
Yeah.
And I got, and it's
You're
like,
just gaslighting
I'm
the
just
shit
gaslighting.
out of
It's
your
awesome.
And
circle.
so many of my friends who are like on my close friends texted, like responded to it, and they were like, hello. Like they were all like, let me in. Which is like,
It's nice.
But why am I doing this?
It's nice that your close friends notice, though. They care.
See,
I think we're just in a period of time where everybody is. What's that comedian, Chris Fleming? I think, and he has like a bit of he's like, do you think you could have survived middle school with close friends Instagram? And it's like, we have made the friendship a more and more fragile dynamic. The Find My thing is, when you like go on your Find My and you see like 3 of your friends at a place and you know nothing about it, and you're like, fair enough. Like, we've made it, we've let ourselves know about our own exclusion to such a humongous degree.
it has become in our culture when you get unfollowed.
Yeah,
It's almost like an act of war.
that's right.
It's almost like a fuck.
It's like
that
pissing
son
on
of a-
someone's
what
Well,
the fuck,
and they every step they're like, all right, fine. You can,
What did I do?
You can mute them, right?
Yeah.
There's so many
Right.
little private
Yeah.
things
Right.
that aren't, diplomatic gestures.
I've gotten better over time, but you're just the person that you're describing that would be impacted by this would be me. If we were,
But also like I like to masquerade as a person who wouldn't care, but I did it knowing that somebody would care, and that takes the empathy to know that I probably, you know what I mean? I don't know why I did this.
I don't think about this stuff at all.
Here's the short answer: is I really don't I don't like. I couldn't ever tell you who is following me or unfollowing me. I'm not. You ever see somebody like look at the likes or the views of their story? I've never done it ever.
QtCinderella, ironically enough, is the person that told me that you were following me.
Okay,
and
there you
was
go.
like, you should hit him up to be on
And
the
you
podcast.
did this when Cutie was in Utah.
Well,
Sad,
That
bro.
is nasty work.
I didn't even. But see, that's the thing.
I'll come
I did
back
not-
when Cutie. I'll come back.
to be fair,
I didn't even-
she's
I
been
will
gone for
come back
11
for you.
weeks.
Yeah.
She's been gone for 11 weeks.
Yeah. And also, I
That's
didn't
like
even
a-
do that deliberately. Like, that seems like something that I would have done in a sinister fashion, but it was like, I didn't even think about that.
He's actually helped me overcome a lot of these random like things that don't really matter, like the unfollow, because he's so nonchalant about
Yeah.
everything.
I really don't. I really am pretty detached from it.
Do you think it's one of those things where it's like your logical mind is fighting out against something that seems so ridiculous but is so important? Like a firm handshake. It's ridiculous, but people put a lot of stock in that. And like, especially working in music, who you know and who you're associated with is so directly related to like your success. Like I know so many aspiring musicians that are just trying to put themselves in the orbit of successful people.
Yep.
And so that unfollow could mean the world to someone who's, you know, maybe getting laid just on the fact that you follow them.
Oh, for sure.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't think I have getting laid from a follow cachet.
Yes, you do. For sure.
Anyway, the point I'm making is I empathize. I empathize. It's a weird time, man. Yeah, it's a weird time.
But it kind of disgusts you at the same point.
It's super I think the reason I did it was being grossed out by the. Yeah, I think that like when I read a book about a very different period of time and there's a totally different social dynamic at play,
Yeah.
and somebody's like, I fucking hated this scene. When I hear about like it feels like our version of a scene.
Yeah.